Hi everyone, welcome to Sketching Fine Art. Today I'm going to be going through a quick little sketch that I did on the app called Amaziograph. If you've not already tried this app, I would really recommend it. It's so much fun, this one. It's an app where you can draw symmetry, patterns using all sorts of kind of templates that has grids on it, like radiographs and all sorts. It's just so much fun. I think this only works with the iPad Pro and Apple Pencil, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It might work without, but as soon as I got my iPad Pro, I got this app and I just couldn't wait to try it. I've tried this so many times, designing different patterns and variations of using lines and all the options that it has. I think it's got quite a few options to design using the templates. This one that I've got is like a 2-mirror kaleidoscope, and you can change the number of lines that you have in it, the number of kind of mirrors that you have in it, and it's just amazing. I mean, I'm working on this in real time, and I was trying to go really slow, because what I tended to find was with this one is that if you go really fast, you kind of put too much down and it just becomes too complicated, and you just end up getting a big huge screen full of circles and lines that just don't make any sense. But you'll start getting used to it once you practice on it. And this app is really cheap. I think it's only £1 or 99p or something like that. So really cheap app. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, especially if you're into your pen and ink pattern drawing like I am. And if you see my last couple of videos, I've done some pen and ink abstract art, and I really enjoy this app. I highly recommend it if you've got an iPad Pro and Apple Pencil. With the Apple Pencil, you can go in with a lot of fine detail. However, there is one disadvantage with this app, in the fact that it's not vector based. And in graphic design, I do a lot of illustrations using vector-based software like Illustrator, and pen and sketch, but unfortunately this is just a raster based, which is pixel based, which means that I can't really edit it on a bigger scale. But nevertheless, it's still a lot of fun. I mean, I can practice coming up with shapes and designs on this for my actual traditional art, to come up with ideas, because you don't really know how the patterns are going to emerge once you start on it. But yeah, I would really give this a go. I mean, if you've already not tried my 30-day sketching challenge, then I suggest you absolutely try it. And if you've got this app, Amaziograph, why not try the challenge using this app? I mean, design some patterns using all the different options that it has on a daily basis. I mean, it's just so quick. I mean, I think it took 10 minutes for me to just come up with this pattern, this design. And another great thing about this is you can use different colors as well, and you can get variations of your line weight. There's a couple of options. I think there's about 5 options of line weight, so you can really vary it. Obviously, if you were doing a pattern like this in traditional, it would take a very long time. But with technology these days, you can just produce so many amazing things so quickly. But yeah, I mean, this actual drawing itself, this pattern, you can even export this out as a transparent PNG. So what you can do is you can take this out and take it into another app such as Procreate, and you can even color it in. So you can create all sorts of variants. You can even go black on white while you're designing this. You can make the background and grid black, and you can use white ink, which looks really good as well, or coloured ink, because they have colour options on it. I mean, for the price, for only £1, it's quite an amazing app. You get quite a lot for your money here, and the designs and the options are pretty much endless in terms of what you can produce on it. I think what I might do is I might do every single option on here in terms of the kaleidoscope, the 2-mirror kaleidoscope. I think there's one that's just called a mirror, and then there's one that's called a pattern, a square pattern or something like that. But what I'll do is I think I'll do an example of every single one of them, and maybe in a longer video might just do a time lapse of maybe 5-10 designs, quick designs that I've come up with. But yeah, I really enjoy this. I mean, if you're trying to get back into art and you don't know where to start, and if you want to get yourself warmed up and you're already into digital, then I would recommend doing some designs using this app. Purely just to get your mind into that everyday routine of creating something every day, whatever it may be, whether it's patterns, abstract, drawing from real life, real objects. But yeah, so hopefully you'll give this one a go and let me know how your designs come out. I do also look out for my upcoming videos, tutorials on getting back into art, which are complementing my book that hopefully I'll be releasing in the next couple of months. Currently I'm on chapter 2 actually, so hopefully the next video that I release will be on the lines of tools and materials. We've already done the graphite video, so the next one will most likely be either the types of paper to use for graphite drawings or the other tools that you have to use with graphite, so do look out for that one. But yeah, so this kind of whole journey back into art, it's a really exciting journey, especially at this time, because of all the options that you have, especially in the digital world. And if you work side by side like myself with digital and traditional, it's just like you've got so many avenues, and I get excited really quickly about anything to do with art, but it's just a vast kind of ocean of tools and materials that are at your disposal that you can do to make your art. The only question is that you don't have enough hours in the day, so you've just got to utilize your time, and that's what the 30-day challenge is all about, really. I mean, it's about fitting in 10-15 minutes a day, longer if you can, of just putting something down on paper or on digital form to get yourself really back into that groove, warmed up for the second stage of the process, which is the familiarization of materials process, where you can really go into detail, and that's what I'll be covering in the in the next chapter in my book and on these videos. Really going into in depth with the basic materials that you have for beginners, and then hopefully once you've covered all those areas and kind of familiarize yourself with the tools and you're practicing every single day, then it kind of gives you a bit of focus into what kind of subject area you want to cover or what direction you want to go in, and that just makes that journey a lot more focused and a lot more directional, if you like. So instead of randomly just trying this out or trying that out, not being able to make a decision, because ultimately what that does is it just wastes time. And if you've never done art and you want to get into art, then I would really recommend following this 30-day challenge and this 3-stage process that what I call in my book, Getting Back into Art. It really will help you and guide you and kind of give you focus onto the basics of what's out there, and then you can just delve in and literally do as you please, and do them dream projects that you've always wanted to do in art, and really unleash that inner artist that's inside you. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm just doing this recording while my baby's in the other room, so if you can hear my baby make all baby sounds, then do well, you enjoy that if that's what you want to hear. But yeah, so basically I think we're coming to an end now. I really enjoyed this app, and to be honest with you, I think I'm kind of spending a lot of time on this app, especially bringing it into line with the 30-day challenge. So thank you so much for your time and help. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to the channel for more videos, for more content, and please also share the channel with others so we can all learn from each other. And hopefully I shall see you on the next one. So take care of yourself, keep sketching, and peace.